Right, so next session of the War and Peace picture, where we're looking at the work of Robert Rauschenberg, who puts all these pictures together and then uses strange colours to decorate, etc. We're doing exactly the same thing, building up a picture from multiple images based on War and Peace. And if you remember last week, I had a go at doing a pencil shaded drawing of Kitchener. This week I want to get away from just using monotone, and I'm going to start looking at colour. And strangely enough, actually as inspiration, I'm actually going to use a black and white picture, which is this one here. Okay, but I'm going to add colours. Now the reason I'm doing this is I want to use unusual colours. Just like Rauschenberg did in his pictures, he changed the colours of the images that he was working with. I want to do the same. So I thought it'd be quite interesting and a lot easier actually to do it working from a black and white image. And I've chosen this image here of the American soldier running, and if you can see there, the first thing I've done is very simply mapped it out. I actually started by drawing the arm, then went on to the gun, and then I started putting the body on with the backpack, the helmet, face, leg, other leg. Very simple drawing, just built it up starting from that one starting point there and mapped it out. And what I now want to do is add a bit of colour. Give you the choice for the colour. One, you could use pencil crayon. Two, you could use oil pastels, okay, which are very similar to wax crayons, quite easy to use, and they do fill up an area quite quickly. Obviously the end is a lot thicker. You can get fine lines if you're working with the point, but it's just another medium which you might like to use. I say you might like, some people absolutely hate the feel of working with oil pastels. That's why I'm also giving you the option that you can work with pencil crayon. Okay, choice is yours. Like I say, with mine, I'm going to work with oil pastel. And I'm going to use unusual colours. And what I've picked first of all is a colour for the light areas, orange for the medium, red for the darker. And we'll see how that goes on here. So what I'll do first of all is I'm just going to pick out some areas where it is lighter. So if I'm just working on that arm, and we can go down the hand there, and there's certainly areas in the knee. And you see here I'm just whacking the colour on. Think about colouring. It sounds daft, but you really are scribbling with care. That's all you're doing, and you're not scribbling in a messy way. You're doing it in quite a controlled way. So we can then go on to the medium tone here. I'm going to make that arm a little bit thicker there, and you can just start to build up the shapes. Look at the shapes. Sounds strange that. Look at the shapes rather than drawing what you see. Look at the shapes to fill in. I can see triangles in there that I'm working into, and we can put that body on there. To start with, I'm just going to use that. Now the beauty of using these oil pastels is you can then work on top of a colour that you've already put in. So looking at that there and starting to get the darker bits, there's a darker bit coming down there. You're not going to get it exactly the same as the photograph, but that actually doesn't matter. You're just getting that general idea. That's definitely going a little bit better there. That general idea of the picture and working away like that. I probably will actually add another darker colour to it. I think I am going to add a blue, quite a rich blue on there, just to pick out some of the really, really darker bits. So I'm just working into that. That's going to work. Yeah, I like that. If you find when you're using these pastels, by the way, that that paper's getting in the way, just rip the top bit off. Don't rip the whole lot off, because your fingers will get a bit waxy. But just take that bit off there, that's fine. And then you can work into that there and build that up. So this is basically what I would like you to do for your second picture. We're thinking colour, realistic or unrealistic, it is totally up to you. I've just happened to choose unrealistic today. Okay, and I'll just run the video on to show you how this progresses over the next few minutes. Have a bit of fun, let's see what you can do.